Now, it's Wednesday. It's Christmas Eve, in fact. And today, we just finished listening to Jeff Buckley's Grace album. We're going to hop into Pavement's Slanted and Enchanted album. Now, this is an album I'm told is a freshman attempt, and this is a band that a lot of people have told me to listen to. I'm told that Trey from Fish really enjoys Pavement, which makes me feel like I likely will too. This album came out, I think these are like indie rock kings. This album came out 4/20, 19 and 92. Now, the album proper right here has 14 songs. It's 40 minutes, 49 seconds in total. Ends at 14 or at the song Our Singer. We're going to listen to the remastered one, so just in case you were wondering. But yeah, songs to 1 to 14. If you like Ween, you will probably dig Pavement IMO. Okay, very nice. You got to let me know. This is a music discovery stream. Have you heard this album by Pavement? Are you familiar with the band? Let me know what your familiarity is. Are you a familiar, or are you raw dogging a first listen with me? Now, let's see, expectations, rewards. So yeah, one of the most influential bands in modern indie rock. You're in for a treat. Okay. It seems like a lot of people are excited for me to listen to this one. Got a few raw doggers, got a few people that have heard. So yeah, I've heard one Pavement song as best I can tell. It's the Harness Your Hope song. I don't know where I heard it. I just heard it and I liked that song, but never thought to dig into the band. So this is where we're at. Completely love Pavement. I was in college when they were active, but I didn't like them then. I started enjoying them in the last few years. Okay. So we've got a good mix of raw doggers and familiars. I love to see it. Guys, I'm going to hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. And if you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Or join us on Kick or Twitch. These people over here are actually the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I know I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by, and I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Guys, here we go. Slanted and Enchanted by Pavement, opening it up with the song Summer Babe, Winter version. Here we go. Kinda has like a shoegazy intro there. Listen to the bass chords. I love these fuzzy tones. The drum sound is really present in the mix too, but it sounds like they did this in a room together.
All the shiny roots wear on the protein delta strip in an abandoned house, but I will wait there. I'll be waiting forever. I'm waiting. Go!
The fuzzy tones, the kind of jammy thing, I'm really vibing on this, dude. I was thinking that they were definitely some abstract lyrics.
Minerals, ice deposit daily, drop off the shiny robe. I've got a lot of things I want to sell, but not here, babe.
He just goes for it. I've been there. Did you hear the drum? It goes from left to center to middle. Listen. It's coming. Right there. That was nice. I definitely, so the lead singer is Steven. I really like his vocals. It does sound like there's a little bit of kind of a Bob Dylan abstract to his lyricism. Like he sometimes, obviously Bob writes pointed lyrics sometimes, but a lot of times he's like writing words that like fit this song. And it feels like, again, I feel like somebody said it earlier, like the vocabulary is an instrument. I definitely get that vibe. It's like he connects on phrases and how they react. But that time, like that every time I sit around, I find I'm shot. That line just hit so hard. I really, really, really liked it. What a way to open it up. I like that there's kind of like this like faster indie rock vibe, but there's like these like kind of fuzz tone guitars, but then there's like these really kind of jangly, trebly leads, like bridge pickup leads. There's something like the fuzz jam moment in the middle there. This is nice. Trigger cut, Wounded Kite at 17.
Lies and betrayals, fruit-covered nails, electricity and lust won't break the door. I've got a heavy coat, it's filled with rocks and sand, and if I lose it, I'll be coming back today. I'll be coming back today.
I think the band The Weaker Thans are 100% Pavement coded. I feel like a lot of indie rock bands, like especially in the early phases of indie rock, end up sounding like this. It's nuts to me that this happened in 1992, especially because I think maybe the studio editing gets a little bit better, because it does feel like these guys made this with like an 8-track in their living room of a house. But I love that it adds such a flavor to the sounds. But it definitely is like earlier than a lot of the bands that you hear sounding like this, though. You know what I mean?
Keep it in my head. I'm coming back one day. I've got a system, and I'll be coming back today. Ex-magician, he still knows the tricks. Tricks are everything to me until it's free. I've got a trigger
Wow.
cut, and I can't pull it back. But if I learn how, I'll be coming back today. I've got a message, I'm coming back today. I keep it in my head. You will look at me and say, I've got a sister, you just wish I went away.
Ooh, nice little transition there. I really like that. feel like Silver Sun Pickups also definitely takes a few plays out of this band's playbook, especially time period considering. I mean, this was 2019 and 92. I think I first heard Silver Sun Pickups in like 2006, 2007, somewhere in there. So like 15 years removed, it stands to reason. Kind of sings like Lou Reed sometimes. Yo, Cone, thank you for gifting one to fluff it up. This album is actually hitting really quick. Ooh, nice little ender there. With a little bit of a jam. Okay. Very Ween, a little bit of a brown addition to that. Dude. Not gonna lie, guys, this is coming out to this is a very natural, easy thing for me to like. Coming from like a primarily indie rock fanhood background, this is just nice. This is lovely. This, yo, thank you, Cone. I appreciate the heck out of it, homie. Thank you. Guys, whoa. No life singed her. This reminds me of Sex Pistols. What is it? God Save the Queen. Maybe a little bit of I Want to Be Anarchy. This is interesting because the drums are not super massive present in the mix. The bass is actually the thing that's kind of the most offensively loud. And then you've got the guitar tones never switched. They just kept playing with that like real big noisy thing. This is, and then you've got the real screechy voices. This is nuts. Yo! I didn't know that. That's super interesting, Cone. That fuzzy bass. Those are some dynamic guitar tones for sure. It's 2:09 in the afternoon, Christmas Eve to me right now. That was a gnarly, nuts, kind of chaotic mess of a song. In the mouth of a desert. In the mouth, a desert. Okay. Kind of a dirty guitar tone there.
Can you treat it like an oil well when it's underground, out of sight? And if the sight is just a horse sign, can it make enough sense to me? Pretend the table is a trust knot. We'll put our labels down, faith is down. I'll watch the yarn and twine unravel, and you'll never get it back. It's what I want, it's what I want.
Ooh.
It's what I want, twine comes down.
It's interesting because I feel like with an abstract, right? Like you have abstract lyrics and then you have like absurd lyrics. Like where abstract, I feel like you kind of have like potential meaning there, but it's like the writer is the decider of the meaning, and in absurd would be kind of like maybe no meaning. The meaning is that there is none, whatever. But, you know, having like these absurd lyrics, but then you throw them into this, you know, I don't know. There's a line between the absurd and abstract that we toe with this. Yo, Trouble on Demand, thank you for the 100 tickle biddies. Merry Christmas to you. The lyrics kind of match the music in the sense that it's kind of all over the place, kind of screechy, kind of intentionally not perfect. There's the element of the guy's clothes scraping up against each other in the recording process, but there's like a captivating enough voice there in the delivery. There really is kind of a Lou Reed delivery vibe to his delivery in the vocals, but there's also just like emotion that it comes from the music. This definitely seems like a big reason maybe a lot of indie rock goes on to happen the way it does, especially as early as this has been done.
It's what I want, what I want.
But it also has like kind of a shoegazy vibe, which shoegaze is a genre I've only recently started to like kind of dip my toes into the water of, but I'm really liking the big like fuzzed out, reverbed out like soundscapes that come with the shoegaze style.
Don't you know I could make it try, make it try, make it try, make it try. I've been crowned the king of it, and it is all we have, so wait to hear my words and the diamond shard. I can open it up and it's up and down.
The guitar and the voice are doing the same thing. Yo, Fred, I is me. Welcome to the Brewskis. The drum is much more in your face now.
It's what I want, it's what I want. I see a bag like a little dog, all entwined. Don't you know that it's what I want, it's what I want. I'll see a bag and it makes it dry, make me dry, make me dry, make me dry.
There's also no possible way that the Get Up Kids, which was another very early indie rock band, one of my like earlier loves of indie rock, but the Get Up Kids also absolutely buttered their bread with Pavement's butter.
I've been down, the king of it is all we have. I've been down, and I couldn't wait to hear the words that diamond sharp today.
I love that bend the lead did there. This one. Oh, never mind. Well, thank you, Fred. I really enjoyed this one. The chaos of the screeching guitars, like they board fade. That's not the end of the world. There's definitely like I don't want to say like an earnestness to this, but it just feels like guys that wanted to make music having fun with their friends in their garage, and it really kind of turned into a cool artistic project that like became a band that made records. It's a really cool way to look at it. Like, it feels like you can definitely feel like the fun that they had making this, but there's also an element of seriousness where you kind of feel like the art takes itself pretty seriously. Like, the person that wrote it probably really meant it, you know, regardless of how it was. Like, I doubt that, you know, the words mean absolutely nothing. So it's interesting to kind of find meaning or place meaning or wonder about meaning within the lyrics while kind of drifting in some of this, like, it feels like you're hearing primitive recording, like, you know, primitive, like, you can do it yourself, like DIY recording sounds, like, but there's like a spirit that comes with like the DIY sound that makes me really, really happy. And this feels like this was a labor of love on their part. Conduit for Sale. A lot of guitar textures. This isn't interesting. Does give me a little bit of a they might be giants kind of vibe. Like, I'm not getting like the silliness coming out of it, but it does seem like some of the delivery has a little bit of a, you know, the Johns written on it. Obviously, the music seems a little bit harder than anything that the Johns might make. It's definitely much more of a controlled, chaotic kind of thing. But I definitely, especially in the talking parts, got a little bit of a, like, the Johns from They Might Be Giants kind of vibe. Maybe what I've heard of Cake too. Also kind of sounds a little bit like what Rage Against the Machine would go on to do. Or maybe already did. When did Rage come out with their album? The drum panning there at the end was nice. Much later. Yeah, definitely a lot of cake in some ways. Was actually going to recommend their album Comfort Eagle if you'd liked this. I've heard Comfort Eagle, actually. My older brother had that album. So you'll be an Austrian nobleman commissioning a symphony in C. Yeah, I love that album. It's the only one I know, but I love it.
I can't sing it strong enough. 'Cause that kind of strength I just don't have.
Oh, I love this one.
Like change don't hold
The kind of bendy strings.
You think it's easy, but you're wrong. I am not one.
There's like intentionally out of tune strings that it kind of I'm struggling to figure out if it's like they're like they're bending, they're actually like tuning their string or something while they're in it and they're using that sound. Maybe it's a slide that's played in a bad spot, and just isn't fully hitting the note, and they're just allowing that dissonance to be there.
I am not one.
Slide guitar.
Zurich Is, and it's not my fault. Just hold me back or let me run.
I'm really digging this one.
So what does it mean? A mistake or two? It's the kind of mistakes no one can trace to the fountain where we
Very
sold
early
it
days of indie rock.
You think it's easy, but you're wrong. I am not one half of the problem. Zurich is staying, and it's not my fault. Just hold me back or let me run.
You know, you go on to see a lot of instrumentalists kind of take on ideas like this. Like you're hearing this out of tune guitar here. Mac DeMarco, think of an artist like him, like one of the indie rock gods, like a guy whose face might have earned its way onto the Mount Rushmore of indie rock. You know, for one reason or another, but he was very much known for like utilizing like a lot of the tape junk sounds that would come with it, like tape modulation and distortion. But also he would tune his guitars to themselves, not necessarily tune the guitar to like a chromatic scale or anything like that. Like it's not like he's tuning, E, B, G, D, A, E. He's just tuning, like making his guitar tune to whatever his strings happen to be tensed to, so to speak. So there is like kind of this almost really difficult to recreate sound because it's like you have to like be out of tune as much as he is, and it kind of makes a beauty to the sound that you hear because it's like you can't rebuild this wheel. You can only try to get close. And I've always found that stuff like that has always stood out to me. I mean, I really have always enjoyed when you hear those out of tune moments utilized, and you see that happen like with microtonal music in general. Like if you're interested in King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, they have 3 microtonal albums where they have, they're playing regular chords, but some of the notes fall in microtones. So it's not like you're getting A, but you're getting like not B either, but some like in between the crack of the piano version of that. Like, and so yeah, there's a really interesting rub that makes the music appealing, and to hear it get close but no cigar and still be kind of there. Allowing the dissonance to kind of be in there, but also knowing it's kind of like this major key, ethereal, uplifting chord progression. There's something nice to it, man.
You think it's easy, but you're wrong. I am not one half of the problem. Zurich is staying, but it's not my fault. Just hold me back or let me run.
Definitely digging this. I think I'm gonna just already listen to Pavement's other albums, dude. This is Chelsea's Little Wrists. You hear these like reverse sounds? Very much kind of like a Wayne Brown sound here for sure. Is this a reversed guitar solo? I'm definitely loving the brown. Sounds like Donnie from the Wild Thornberries. Yeah, Chelsea's Little Frisk. Okay, so song number 8, Loretta's Scars. I'm really liking this one already. And then what were these guys getting categorized as when this music came out? Like, because I don't think indie rock was really being big and talked about in 1992, were they? Like, so it was. This doesn't really feel like it hits the alternative bill. But I know that I don't think Ween was either. Just rock and roll. Like, it has a shoegaze vibe to it. It doesn't quite commit to grunge, but it has grunge vibes to it. Has some noise rock to it. It definitely kind of feels like it falls in a similar category of like Surfer Rosa for sure. But it feels like this is maybe like the proto indie rock sound. You know what I mean? I said that also about like Television's album Marquee Moon. I feel like there is an element where both things are true, but in different ways. Like Television from a more clean put vibe, these guys from more of a like noise and maybe like chord picking vibe. There's definitely like a big soundscape thing happening there that I'm really finding that I like. But man, this is nice. I'm really liking the shoegazy vibe of this particular song. What's up, Mr. Bicycle Vi? Real fuzzy, real trebly, not a lot of mids here. Band of Horses is another band I think maybe takes some tricks out of this playbook. Okay. Song number 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs to go. They're kind of flying by, but maybe it's because I've gotten so used to like listening to prog rock albums that like if I don't have a 16-minute song, I'm like, oh, geez, this is such a short song. What am I gonna do with this? Kind of just the way that one goes there. The next song is Here.
I was dressed for success.
Ooh.
But success it never comes.
Whoa.
And I'm the only one who laughs at your jokes when they are so bad.
I already love this.
Jokes are always bad, but they're not as bad as this.
I don't.
Join us in a prayer.
This is so good.
We'll be waiting there. Everything's ending here.
This song is hitting me immediately. I don't quite know. I was dressed for success, but at success it never comes. And I'm the only one who laughs at your jokes when they're so bad. And your jokes are always bad. But they're not as bad as this. Come join us in a prayer. We'll be waiting here. Everything's ending here. And all the sterile striking it defends. There's like an abstract to it. This hits me in a very similar way to something like that you might hear on In the Aeroplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel, and not in the sound texture, but in the way the lyricism hits you, where you have this like abstract sentimentality to it, there's something very, very latchable to this.
And all the sterile striking it defends and
I love the changed voice here.
And rain upon the forehead where the mists are higher if it's just too clear. Let's spend our last quarter stance randomly. Go down to the outlet once again. Painting portraits of minions and slaves, crotch mavens and one-night plays.
This is so good.
Only ones who laugh at the jokes when they are so bad.
Do you think that Coldplay was listening to this when they wrote the song Yellow? And forgive me if I just made you stuck hearing the song Yellow to this song.
And the jokes they're always bad, but they're not as bad as this. Come join us in a prayer. We'll be waiting.
Look how they shine
And
it was called Yellow.
And all the Spanish candles they sold away have gone to this. And a run on piece of mountain travel shivers runs down the freeway. I guess she spent her last quarter randomly. We guess, I guess
The little bass lines. Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone. kind of has that Velvet Underground ending to his song, except there's cymbals. And those fuzzy guitars, bow, 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 bow. Kind of a funny way to end it. It wasn't like necessary. It was like a board fade, but like they were just turning stuff down as they were stopping. So it was like it was and it wasn't. It was kind of a hybrid board fade there. I kind of liked that. Actually, hang on. Yeah, I got to run an ad. All right, I'm going to come back and we're going to knock out these last 5 songs, guys. I will be RB. Smoke them if you got them. Go make your peas and poops. Alrighty, dighty. Let us return to this one. I don't know if this is Perfume 5 or Perfume V, but here we go. Let's get on into it. Oh, this is 2 states. Forgive me. Kind of the Clash vibe here. There we go. North Cal and South. Definitely gives me like the Clash sort of vibe. So it's written about NorCal and SoCal. Okay, fair enough. It's a fun one. Good nugget cone.
We want 2 states. There's no culture. There's no spies.
Down, down, down.
$40 million. $40 million. $40 million.
What are you from Old Sac? I actually really liked this one. This is, I don't know what it is, but something about just a punk rock ability to it that just made it nice and tasty. Hang on, let's end it out and let it transition. There we go. Why? There we go. Perfume V. Kind of feels like the band Interpol might have learned a lesson from these guys too.
She shivered like a vein slashed right in. She's got the radioactive and it makes me feel okay. I don't feel
I'm very aware of Cage.
okay.
Love this.
She's got the radioactive and it makes me feel okay. I don't feel okay.
She's got the radioactive, and it makes me feel okay. That's fantastic.
Radioactive and it makes me feel okay. I don't feel okay. Grip force the vials and strip the locks. Smash
A little Joy Division-y here.
It looks like a wire specs clock. We'll cover all the rugs with cheap perfume.
This song rips.
I don't feel okay. She's got the radioactive and it makes me feel okay. I don't feel okay. Like a total sense. She's got the radioactive and it drives me insane.
This is nice.
Like a poor old she's got the radioactive and it makes me feel okay. I don't feel okay.
This is really good. This song ripped. This was one of my favorites on the album, honestly. Like Perfume V, one of my favorites on the album, without a question. I think that maybe Here is one of my favorites. In the Mouth of a Desert was also really good. Or yeah, In the Mouth a Desert. It's kind of weird, some of these. Fame Throwa. Not to be confused with Flamethrower by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Ooh. This is brown. Like these really overdriven synths.
The diamond watch, the last reward. All the things we hid before you sold us out and took it all. Headborn cries from zenith sluts, asshole rights from dead end ruts. And these ends are sick and was. And these ends were sick and was.
Wow. A little bit of the Flaming Lips sort of vibes here.
In the distance lies a grower named Rudolph, King Fame Throwa, son of groupie, bed-worn Saxon. Spent his cash convincing us that the desert was a starscape. Took our
I don't know
lives,
why, but I love this.
we could cry naked, naked, foul.
That naked foul part, and then the pause, and then the big punch. I'm a big old fan of this. I love the random, though. That's what makes it so fun. And the jam moments are awesome throughout this album. Ooh. Huh? Yes. That was the best part of the album. That was the best part of the album, I think. this is a little bit more like, I can see why people say like, if I like Ween, I would like this. That makes perfect sense to me. But this is more of like, Ween is more of like doing not downery, drowsy stuff. Like this is Ween without drowsy component to it. And kind of its own, less like, maybe less in character than Ween might be. Like they're different beasts entirely, right? But I can certainly see the overlap of the Venn diagram here for sure. Kind of a nutso, like chaos of brown there, and I love it. And this is 2 more songs, this one and the next. Jackals, False Grails, the Lonesome Era. This album has ripped so hard. I think I'm doing another Pavement album. Is this like a ring mod on a guitar? That is how I do it, JM. The key, or is that's a guitar? It's like a bridge pickup Telecaster. All of their noises for folly. I like that they dropped it down to just the really stripped sound there. These moments, this is what I'm talking about. It makes them so exciting. Coming to the last song on the album, guys, I think I'm actually gonna just go through their chronology. I'm taken with this. This is easily hitting me in a place where I'm realizing that the bands I spent my time idolizing in my youth are 100% just written with ink of the same pen, you know? Hey, Crimson, you just walked in the moment I've decided to deep dive. Pavement? Yeah, we're there for it. This is nuts. This is absolutely bonkers. I like but I think it's because I can see how like founding father this is of like the music that I cut my teeth on. This is tremendous. Coming into the last song, here we go. And this is our singer. Also, Crimson, I think you might like this.
I've been waiting, anticipating. The sun comes up, the skies won't sink my soul. I've dreamt of this, but it never comes. But it never comes. On the horizon, the nature's dry.
Kind of a nuts transition there. I loved it. A little bit of attention from these half steps. Not these.
I've been dreaming, traced out but dreaming. The sun comes
Definitely
up,
get a Lou Reed vibe from him.
blisters burn my soul. I'm dreaming of something now, of something now. On the horizon, the nature's dry, and all the groovy ones.
This is very Velvet Underground coded to me, except you can hear cymbals. I also love this drum sound. For a moment, I thought you said Milanakis, and I was like, what does he have to do with it? I think this sticks the landing. I think it sticks the landing, guys. I think that this is I'm a fan. I'm gonna do their chronology. This was actually a really wonderful album. And again, that I could see that this is easily like founding father music to the music that I grew up on, like Death Cab for Cutie, The Decemberists, Neutral Milk Hotel. There's a contemporary element to this in Neutral Milk. But you know, Frightened Rabbit, Tokyo Police Club, I can absolutely hear how those bands heard Pavement before. And then to know that there is that connection to like my Fish love in this band, it's super cool. Honestly, this kind of hit me in a different way. The fact that none of the songs on here were Harness Your Hopes kind of made me happy. And I think I heard that song from like a random YouTube short, and I like literally did a search based on the lyric, I'm asking you to hold me like the morning paper. So that's how I found that song, and that was literally like in my last house, so it's not that long ago, but that's the one song I'm familiar with by Pavement. And so coming into it and not getting that song, getting this whole other thing and seeing it kind of connected to other bands I like that were contemporary, seeing it like ripple effect onto music that I would grow up listening to. I can't say enough about it. I mean, I guess it says enough when I'm saying, you know what? Yeah, that's a band whose chronology I'm going to do off of a first album, but that's a freshman effort. That's fantastic. I'm here for this. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.